I came to the U.S. and I will never forget that day. It was a Friday night, August the 27th, 1963. It was a unique experience in my life. I was just going to be 16. And for a 16-year-old kid who never left the islands, it was my first trip all by myself. It was quite an experience and quite an impact in my life. No question about it. When I arrived in Boston, there was this gentleman, Mr. Alfred Alves, from the Portuguese Alliance that went to pick me up. And the first thing he handed me was a copy of the United States Constitution in Portuguese. And I read it coming from a dictatorship at the time. Portugal was a dictatorship for 48 years. I had already been called to the secret police when I was in high school, and because of some political activities that took place in the school. And that was quite an experience. I had 75 cents in my pocket. I arrived on a Friday night. On Sunday morning, my cousins, which most of them I didn't even know they existed, were invited to come to my grandmother's house for a party to welcome me. That's one of the things that they did in the 60s. You welcome your cousins or your relatives that came from Portugal, and they would give you $1, $2. In those days was a lot of money. And an envelope, $5 was already too much, but they gave you a few dollars. And I was very excited because that was my real first money. And on Monday morning, my aunt told me, he said, oh, first of all, thing you got to do is deposit and have your bank account. Never in my life I had a bank account. So I opened my bank account with $16. You know, that's the history of immigration. That's exactly what an immigrant does.